I woke up to see my neighbor in my backyard, loading his pool equipment into my shed like he owned it. I walked outside in my pajamas. Hey, what are you doing? He didn't stop, didn't even turn around, just kept stacking inflatable slides and giant floats against the wall. Using the shed, no room in my garage anymore. My new pool takes up too much space. I stared at him. This is not your shed, nor your property. He finally looked at me, shrugged like I was being unreasonable. You're clearly not using it for anything. I need the space. It's not a big deal. I told him to get his stuff out before I called the police. Now, he laughed. Actually laughed in my face. Relax, buddy. It's just storage. You'll barely even notice. Then my mom stepped outside. The sweetest woman I'd ever met. 64 years old, quiet, keeps to herself, has a heart condition. The second she saw him, her whole body tensed. She turned around and went back inside without a word, like she was scared of him. The neighbors smirked. Something was very wrong here. I ditched the shed problem and went back inside to make sure my mom was okay. She was sitting at the kitchen table. Her hands were trembling. Why did you react like that? I asked her. She shook her head. It's nothing, just stress. I made her green tea. Mom, tell me. She was quiet for a long moment, just stirring her tea. Then she looked up. 6 months ago, before you moved back in, that man reported me to the city. I sat down across from her as she kept talking. Turns out 6 months ago, our neighbor had filed a formal complaint to city council claiming our shed was illegal. He said it violated setback codes, demanded the city tear it down. But why would he care if you have a shed or not? I asked her. Mom was almost crying. Because every morning he drinks his coffee out on his patio, and every morning he has to look at our shed. He told the inspector it was an eyesore that ruined his morning view. I stared in disbelief. So the city sent an inspector. I had to dig through 15 years of paperwork to find the original permits. She told me about how she spent weeks terrified that she was going to lose the shed built by her dad over 50 years ago. Terrified of the fines. All the stress triggered a minor stroke. She was in the hospital for 3 days. She originally told me it was just random. In the end, the shed came back clean, fully legal. But the neighbor never even apologized, never acknowledged what he put her through. And now he was storing his pool toys in the shed he tried to destroy. I walked back outside. He was gone, but all his stuff was still there. I grabbed every single item and threw it back over the fence. Slides, floats, noodles, inflatable flamingos, all of it. Landed in a pile on his precious lawn. I texted him that night, don't use our shed again. He never responded. Next morning I woke up and walked straight to the shed. His stuff was back inside. He'd even cut our lock off and put his own on. I looked over at his patio. There he was, coffee in hand, feet up, smirking right at me. He raised his mug. Morning, neighbor. I didn't say a word, just went back inside. I sat down at my laptop and opened the county records database. If this guy wanted to play codes and permits, I'd play codes and permits. I searched his address, found the permit application for his brand new $40,000 pool. Something caught my eye. The permit was filed 3 months ago. Status, pending. Never actually approved. I started smirking.
Scan the QR code to download TikTok. The subsequent story endings are explosive and full of hidden surprises waiting for you. You can also get rewards by creating a new account.